Okay, so here we go. We have the 250 Newton. We have this 120. Then I think this line now is, I believe this is the 300 Newton. Okay, so the next solution that we need is to make now the line here. First, take note that all diagonals must start here. Okay, coming from the origin point O, where all the forces emanates. So the first diagonal is this one. So I'm going to connect as your D sub 1. Okay. The next thing, your D sub 2 will be this. So that will be your D sub 2. So you have the first triangle, which is this one. Okay. Then the next triangle to be analyzed is this one. And the last triangle is this one. Take note that your D sub 3 or your R is already your R. So I will just have it placed as your resultant R. So first we need to solve what? D sub 1. So you need angle, which is this one. Take note that this is 90. This one, that is 90. So if you try to get nearer into that figure, so this is 90 degrees. Okay, so this one is inclined to 30 degrees. So with that figure, okay, so if that is 30 degrees, what is this also? This. So this must be 30 degrees din. So if this is 90, okay, so if this is 90, so plus 30, the interior angle now will be of this entire triangle, for this one, is 120 degrees. So for you to solve this sub 1, you just use cosine law to get the sub 1 now. Okay, we will try to solve for the sub 1. So by cosine law, we can solve for this sub 1 since there is already an included angle, which is this one, 120 degrees. Opposite to that is actually your D sub 1. Given 200 and 250, you can solve now your D sub 1. Okay? So D sub 1 squared by cosine law. So D sub 1 squared is just equivalent to 200 squared plus 250 squared minus 2 times 200 times 250 cosine of the angle opposite to D sub 1, which is on the figure. Opposite of D sub 1 is 120 degrees. So you place here 120 degrees. Okay. So, ending up with a value of your d sub 1 to equivalent to 390.5124.838 Newton. So that is now the value for d sub 1, which is this one. So after doing this, after finding d sub 1, you need also to solve for the angle which is here. How much would that be? So we need to use sine law. So for sine law, we need to have first the formula. So by sine law now, so we need to get this angle. I will call this as angle P. For angle P, so by sine law you need, if you try to see the figure which is the triangle 1, this one. So sine law, you have d sub 1 opposite to that angle which is 120 is equal to sine p, which is the unknown, as to the angle, the opposite of that, which is 200. Since d sub 1 is known, base here 390, so you just replace d sub 1 with this value, ending up by cross multiply, you can get immediately the value for P. The P will be how much? This must come out around 26.3295. Okay, 26.3295. 3295.0349 to be exact, degrees. That is the P, which is this one on the first triangle. Okay. After getting P, you need also to solve your d sub 2, which is now to concentrate on the second figure, which is this triangle. This one, the second triangle. So since we know P, I believe you can get this one by what? To get that angle, we will call this as beta. Okay. Now for that beta, to solve that for beta, you analyze this figure now. This is a horizontal line. Okay. So if we have 30 degrees here, we have P. I believe we can get beta, wherein beta is just equivalent to 180. Why is it 180? Because for number of degrees for a straight line, 180 minus 30 minus P will be equivalent to beta. So minus the sum of 30 plus P, such that your beta will become 123.6704